Hello, and welcome to our DogBizPro help video series. In this video, we will be explaining how to set up online registration for daycare. To start, you would just want to navigate to your admin module by clicking on the module dropdown and selecting admin. Once inside, you would just want to click on the Setup tab, Online Registration, and Configuration in order to be brought to your configuration page. Once you're inside of this page, you would just want to scroll down and find the Daycare Registration Settings section. Inside of that section, you should be able to see an Allow Clients to Register for Daycare checkbox. If you wanted to turn on online registration for daycare, you just want to make sure that this checkbox is checked. Without this checkbox checked, it would actually remove the Daycare tab from the client registration portal, and clients should be unable to sign up for daycare. So again, if you wanted to allow clients to sign up for daycare, you would just want to make sure that that checkbox is checked. If you are allowing online registration for daycare, there is also a public registration tab text setting. This setting will allow you to change the text that's showing on the client registration portal. So if you wanted your daycare tab to be called something else, you could change that. So let's say we wanted it to be called daycare test, we could make that change here. Now if a client was to view the client registration portal, instead of seeing a daycare tab, they would see a daycare test tab showing. As a reminder, this is only a visual change, and it will not change anything on the user side of the software. So again, this will only change the tab on the client registration portal. Once finished, you'll just want to click Save in order to update your changes. Next, you can click the Configure Daycare Registration Settings button in order to be brought to your daycare registration page. The first area showing inside of this page is the URL and code text boxes. These can be used to provide a direct link to your daycare page on the client registration portal. The code text box can be used in areas that support HTML, like your website, autoresponders, etc. In other areas, you can just use the regular URL. The next area showing is the Availability Settings section. This allows you to set your hours of operation for each day of the week. This will only apply to daycare, so these times do not impact your other services. For example, let's say you wanted to allow daycare from 9 to 5 on Monday. You would just want to check the Monday checkbox, select 9 from the first starting time, and then you could select 5 as your actual closing time. So again, if you wanted to be open from 9 to 5 on Monday for daycare, you would just check that Monday checkbox, choose your time from the time pickers, and then click Save in order to actually update those changes. The next section showing is the Other Settings section. The first option showing inside of this section is the days before registration date to close setting. This setting will allow you to close daycare registration for any number of days before it is set to occur. For example, if I wanted to close registration on Sunday for my Monday availability, I could set this to 1. So again, because I'm open from 9 to 5 on Monday, if I wanted to close that Monday registration on Sunday, I could set that to 1. So again, if a client attempted to sign up for that same Monday, they would be unable to because registration would already be closed. Next is the weeks ahead to allow registration setting. This setting will determine how many weeks in advance your client can schedule their daycare appointment. If you only want clients to see 4 weeks in advance, you could leave this set to 4. If you only wanted them to see 1 week in advance, you could set this to 1. The next setting showing inside of this section is the Available Date Color setting. This setting allows you to change the color of your available days. When a client schedules daycare, they would see this color showing on the days you have marked as available. So if you wanted your available color for daycare to be showing in a purple color, you can select that. The next checkbox showing inside of this section is the Allow Clients to Enter Comments During Registration checkbox. This checkbox will make it so clients can leave a comment during the online registration process. If you didn't want clients to be able to leave a comment, then you would just want to make sure that this checkbox is unchecked. As a reminder, any changes you make inside of this section, you would just want to click Save in order to actually update those changes. The last section showing inside of this page is the Holiday/Close schedule. This schedule will allow you to mark specific dates in which you want to be closed. If you have a date marked as closed, it will actually override your hours of availability. That means if you close on a day that you are normally open, it would still actually close it without you having to change your hours of availability from the section up above. As an example, let's say you wanted to be closed on Monday, May 29th. All you would have to do is click on that date on your holiday and close schedule, and that would actually create a gray box around it. If I was to save my changes, it would actually mark that date as closed. If a client went to register for that date on the client registration portal, they'd actually be unable to for daycare because again, I had marked that date as closed. Hopefully that helps and explains how to set up online registration for daycare.